magic in your morning. Jim Harper and the Magic Morning Show. Only on Magic 105.1.
Well, a lot of people feeling a little down lately. Cindy's got the blues. We're going to talk about that in a little bit. Will you be okay until we bring it up?
I am. Yes, I will.
All right.
I will.
Doesn't sound like it's too bad if you're laughing, but, people get depressed from time to time. That's why I suggest you possibly consider going to work today naked.
Hey, think about it.
I thought about it for half a second. What the heck are you talking about?
Well, there are many good reasons to go to work naked. In fact, we have a top 5 list we'd like to share with you right now. Our staff came up with the top 5 reasons why you should go to work naked today. Number 5, your boss is always saying, I want to see your butt in here by 8. So here you go, boss. Check it. Number 4, when people come by selling things that their kids are involved with at school, you can say, I'd love to chip in, but I left my wallet in my pants.
Good one.
Number 3, finally stop those creepy guys in marketing from looking down your blouse.
I'm going to throw up.
Number 2, people stop stealing your pens after they see where you keep them.
There you go. I love it.
And the number 1 reason to go to work naked today, no one will borrow your chair ever again.
Feel the magic in your morning. Jim Harper and the Magic Morning Show. Only on Magic 105.1.
All right, Radio Rangers, we're all set to play the Magic Price is Right game. Linda is teaming up with Canty from Allen Park, and Mike will be playing for Alex, who lives in Canton. Best of luck to you. You know how the game is played, just like with Bob Barker. The person who comes closest without going over wins the point. There are 5 items. Here we go. We'll start with Linda.
Okay.
First item is a 15-ounce tub of low-fat ricotta cheese.
Ooh,
or as your people like to call it, ragout.
Ricotta cheese. Boy, I have not made homemade lasagna in quite some time. Let's say $2.39.
Mike?
How big is that again?
It's a 15-ounce tub.
15-ounce tub. I will say $2.29.
What is it?
It is exactly $2.39.
Oh, my God!
All right.
Jeez.
I was only a dime off.
You know, why don't I just give these to George when he wants to get you in the mood? I'll just send these home.
I've got tears in my eyes. That was just a lucky guess.
All right. Well, you can tell us all about it in the post-game interview. Item number 2, Mike will go first on this. It's a 1-pound, 5-ounce loaf of 5-grain bread from Whole Foods. We were just talking about bread.
Right.
1-pound, 5-ounce loaf of 5-grain bread from the Whole Foods Company. The price is?
That stuff weighs a ton, too. My mom gets that all the time. I will say it's kind of pricey, I think. 5-grain bread. I'll go with $2.39.
All right, Linda?
Oh, gosh.
You want to smell it?
$2.59.
It's exactly $2.59.
Go ahead.
And as soon as we get off, call Gil Hill, because I want an investigation.
You cheated her. So you saw.
I just want to say one thing. Let me enjoy this. I've not cheated.
We highly suspect you have cheated. But we'll move on to item number 3. It's a 10-ounce jar of Saunders dessert topping, the Swiss chocolate flavor.
I used to work there.
I know you did. So
this ain't fair.
Yeah, but that was in the 70s.
Yeah, I really don't. I'm trying to think.
10-ounce jar of Saunders dessert topping, the Swiss chocolate flavor. The price is?
Linda, you go
Me,
first.
$3.29.
Mike?
$3.29. I'm going to say $2.79.
Linda gets it again. It is $3.49.
Wow.
Very good.
Thank you.
All right, item number 4. Mike, you go first this time. It's you should get this one, a 13.5-ounce bag of Tostita cheddar quesadilla baked bite-sized tortilla chips.
On sale or not? No.
No, not on sale. It's a 13.5-ounce bag. So that's a pretty big bag.
Yeah, that is a big bag.
The tostita, now they're baked.
Well, they are baked. Okay, I will say $1.79.
Linda?
$1.99.
Linda gets it again. It's $3.39.
$3.39.
Wow.
It's a huge bag.
Okay.
Oh.
All right.
Okay.
I'd like to know what party store you're going to. Yeah, I want to play my daily numbers and give me them chips. All right, last one here, Mike. Your chance to get on the board.
Yeah, I
And
guess.
you both have had cats, so I don't want any whining on this item. It's a 3-ounce bag of Whisker Lickens turkey flavor cat treats. And whoever gets this one wrong has to eat one. All right?
Hope I get it wrong.
Linda?
Just say it again.
It's a 3-ounce bag of Whisker Lickin' turkey flavor cat treats.
Okay, Jim. $1.99.
Mike?
I will say $1.59.
Mike gets it this time because Linda went over. It's actually $1.89. But my goodness,
I
a
got one.
big win for Linda. She got 4 out of 5.
And what do we have for Kathy?
We have nice prizes for both of our players today. For Kathy, we have passed to see the movie of your choice at any Detroit Star Theater, courtesy of Star Theaters and the new Magic 105.1. And for Alex, you get a family 4-pack of tickets to see the Tigers at Comerica Park, courtesy of Greektown Casino and the new Magic 105.1. Good game.
Magic 105.1. It's time for
The Magic Morning Showdown.
Brought to you this time by Laurel Park Place, Macomb Mall, and Point Plaza. See their monthly charity program called Store of Dreams. Well, here we go. Rich Luderman is teaming up with me. We're taking on the gals in the Magic Morning Showdown. Ladies, go first.
All right. What percentage of people hate it when others eat off their plate?
Well, I know I hate it
Doesn't bother me at all.
with a vengeance. Do you like that, Rich?
It doesn't bother me at all.
If Deanne says, let me try them taters.
Not at all.
Doesn't bother you?
Not at all. So they're 50-50, right?
All right, then let's put it at like 52.
Sorry, way too low. 65% hate it.
That is annoying. Your questions all have to do with the way doctors talk in the ER.
Oh, good, Cindy. You'll be good at this.
If your doctor says, get this patient on a banana bag, what does that mean?
On a banana bag. An IV?
Yeah, I was.
An IV drip?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. IV drip, please.
IV drip is wrong. It's a detox IV. A banana bag.
Haven't heard that one. Sorry, Linda.
Oh, yeah, a lot of people out there overdosing on bananas.
What percentage of Americans say they spend more time with their pet than they do the rest of the family?
I hate percentage questions. What do you think, Rich? I mean, that would be sad, wouldn't it?
I think it's more than 50%. That's my guess.
All right, let's say 60.
1/3. That's still a lot. That's like 33%.
And my husband is in that third.
He would rather spend more time with the dog
Not
than...
rather, but he's with Dudley more than he's with me.
Well, I would look into that if I
They're
were...
buds.
Ladies, if your doctor says, what are the tox screen results on the MVA? What does that mean?
Oh, on the motor vehicle accident, what are was it a drunk or a drug?
That's
Yay!
right.
Driver.
That is
I was
right.
going to say that, but she beat me to the punch.
Yeah.
What percentage of America's women, gentlemen, admit that they have a nickname for their bust region, for their breasts?
Oh, my gosh.
You know what? We don't know, but we're going to, because we want it to be true, say 100%.
Right on.
100%, and what are they?
I do have the nicknames if you want them. 31% nickname them.
The girls is one I know, right?
Want them? Pointer Sisters? The twins?
The twins.
Tater Tots? Thelma and Louise.
You're just making these up.
I'm not. This is from Glamour. Thelma and Louise, Lucy and Ethel,
Oh, my God.
Atom Bombs,
Atom bombs.
Clappers.
Oh, we think a lot of ourselves, don't we?
Clappers and Torpedoes.
Wow.
Tater Tots.
I like Thelma and Louise. That's kind of cute.
I like that too.
Ladies, if your doctor says she's 3 weeks overdue, I think we should pit her. What does he mean?
Oh, we
Oh,
should.
induce with Pitocin.
Yes.
Yes, that's absolutely right. Wow. Ooh, the girls win another one.
Go, girls! Woo! Feel the magic in your morning. Jim Harper
Should have known better than to give any pregnancy questions.
I had Pitocin both times.
Me too.
So
What is that?
It's a drug that will induce labor, and you can be somewhat dilated, but it's not dilated enough.
Things ain't happening.
And so it just moves it along.
It's like a hormone that gets labor cranked up into high gear.
Wow.
And they say that it makes the delivery more painful, but I have to say I didn't have that.
Well, I can, and I did.
It was more painful?
Yeah, you know why? Because the labor, when you obediently go to your Laz classes, and they talk about, all right, there'll be cycles and there'll be a
For all
break.
the men listening now, we are concentrating on the term Thelma and Louise while Cindy prattles on about a medical procedure.
You don't get any break between your labor pains. It's like bad or worse. At least that's what I found with labor.
and
you don't get the break.
I did not. I was prepared because they said you don't want that Pitocin, but I had it with both. I had Christopher in 4 hours. I had Daniel in an hour and a half.
We are now wondering whether or not we would want to see anyone who called them Lucy and Ethel. Are you done? You guys done?
Not listening.
Hey, we're not listening.
And I got. They pitted me, and I. We're gonna pit her, and I had a C-section
They
after
actually
8
said-
hours.
They did say they'd pit you.
Well, they say that to each other. They wouldn't say, we're
okay.
going to induce
We have
labor.
now forgotten all about sex and are now thinking about what's for lunch. All right, we should break this program up so that the left channel of your stereo is dialogue for women, and the right channel is for men and dogs.
So would Thelma and Louise be like a certain age, and Lucy and Ethel be older women?
God hope so. All right. All right. Now, every time I see a naked woman, I'm going to be thinking of the I Love Lucy theme. Hey, look at that.
Detroit believes in magic. Magic 105.1.
Well, this is serious, and I hate to stop all the fun, and I know we've got really wonderful things planned for today, but this is a serious news item that just came in from Smyrna, Georgia. The price of cheese is rising in America, and it's creating a pizza catastrophe.
Oh, no.
You're in big trouble.
Jeez. Cheese is apparently going up in price. The prices fluctuate like any other commodity, but because of the weather and energy prices and supply and demand and conditions of the cow herds and a whole bunch of other factors, high cheese prices this summer are eating pizza into the bottom line of pizza.
Oh, man.
And, the only way to make that up is to raise the price of pizza.
Uh-oh.
So it'll eventually end up costing us more money for the pie.
Maybe you'll have to cut back from double cheese to just cheese.
Can't do it. I have to go on a 12-step cheese program.
Well, you should tell our listeners what you have your poor wife Linda. You have it timed out so that the pizza is not only filled with cheese, but it's at the perfect temperature.
I don't see why this is that unusual. Any pizza lover would understand. Here's the routine.
Uh-huh.
And my wife is sitting here with us, so she'll back this up. Here's the routine. First, we discuss what order will be placed when she connects on the phone. That is not done while she has the phone in her hand, nor while she's connected to the pizza store. Mm-hmm. We discuss that first.
Yeah, because if you say, did you look to your wife and go, pepperoni or not, that just takes time.
Takes time, and the real risk is that the kid on the other end of the phone will make a mistake.
Agreed.
Oh, can't have that.
No.
So we discuss it, and then it is written down. Because, you can't trust somebody to remember it. So it's written down what we each want.
Okay.
And we each get our own pie.
Because I cannot even fathom having your own pizza pie.
Well, part of the reason is we don't like exactly the same things.
Well, you can do half on...
That never works.
Why?
Because stuff falls over.
Oh, gosh. That would be awful.
So we discuss, and then we write down,
Right.
and then my wife places the call. I demand silence in the room while that call is in progress.
Let me ask, do you have the order read back to you to make sure it's correct?
No.
No?
I'm not an idiot.
Oh, I do.
I do, too.
Oh, you mean by the pizza person?
Yeah, by the pizza person.
Oh, I thought
Not
you meant
by your wife.
I thought,
no.
does she have to read it back to me for approval? No. No, so then she calls, and of course I hover to make sure she doesn't mess up. And then she'll say, I'd like 2 pizzas, a large and a small, da 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 da. And
Is there a reason why you can't place the call?
yeah. I don't want to risk flying off the handle and having them mess up the order or
Dropping the dough?
dropping it
Right.
or spitting on it because,
Okay.
Sabotaging.
because I'm a
That's right.
neurotic jerk.
Okay.
Then the key to ordering over the phone is to give the kids at the pizza parlor no chance of making an error. So my wife is instructed to leave the name Lynn as the pickup name. Simple, minimal letters, easy for them to write down. There's no chance they can get that. Because I don't want to end up with Jim Hartford's pizza with pineapple on it.
Right.
All right?
Oh, my gosh.
So that's pizza for Lynn. Okay. At that point, when the phone is hung up, I have my keys in my hand. We're gone. Even though it's 25 minutes, we're gone.
Okay.
Pull up in the parking lot, walk inside, prepay. Hello, I know we're early, but can I pay for it now? That cuts down on the time from the oven to your belly.
Right, of course.
So you prepay, and then you sit there and you stare at the kids who are making it. And then when it comes out, you lift the lid to make sure it's what you
And
ordered.
you count the handfuls of cheese that go on, I'm sure.
No, you do. You don't want to end up with the wrong pie. And then we go home. Now, when we walk out to the car, I hold the pizzas and allow my wife to enter the car on the passenger side. And then she holds them level so there's no slippage.
Of course not. You couldn't have slippage.
All right. And as is often the case, she'll say, can we get some Cokes? No. Pie's on the way. We're not stopping for Cokes. Go home and then enjoy.
I have 2 words. High maintenance.
It's the only thing I am that.
I'm shocked that you don't have one of those pizza bags to keep it really, really warm.
You know what? I never thought of that.
The next time you order one, just give the guy like $20 and say, hey,
Those are more than $20.
tell your boss you lost it.
Well, when I worked for Little Caesars, we had a hot box. It was a big aluminum. It looked like a cooler, but it was huge, and it plugged into the cigarette lighter. I need one of those.
I've seen those.
Great.
Yeah.
And then, but you know what happens though? Every time we take our pizza home, when you lift the top, it's still steaming. Mm-hmm. It's still gooey. I mean, you order a hot pizza, and if it's cold when you get home, I think that's a sin.
And what would happen if Lynn wanted to try yours? Would you share?
Of course, we share.
Oh, okay.
I always order a large, but I never finish it.
Do you throw it out or?
No, we save it.
So you can. What's the process of reheating this masterpiece?
Just microwave it.
Or cold in
Or
the
cold.
morning. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, but that's the routine. I don't hear any complaints.
I think the headline there bears repeating.
And the top of the news this morning, price of cheese rises, creating a pizza quandary. Details coming out throughout the day. We'll stay on the air until this crisis is over. Here on the new Magic 105.1. A little one-on-one action between Linda Lanci and Mike Bradley on the Magic Morning Show. And you guys are playing on behalf of a couple of our Magic listeners, Linda from Detroit and Bill from Sterling Heights. So it'll be the 2 Lindas against Bill and Mike.
Okay.
All right.
Now, you 2 are competing. There is 1 bell between you.
Oh, okay.
And you'll have to ring in when you're ready to answer. Here's what you have to do. You have to complete the advertising slogan.
Okay.
I'll give you part of it. Ring and then give your answer.
Ring and then give your answer, Linda.
If you mess that up, you don't get the point. In fact, if you mess it up, the other person gets the point.
Oh,
And you get a
man.
paddling. All right?
Okay.
Are you both ready?
I get these stomach aches every time
Don't
we
get a
play.
stomach. It's just a game.
I'm going to get like Linda. I'm going to close my eyes and concentrate.
All right.
You won't be able to see your bell.
Oh, that's right.
Ready?
Okay.
Okay.
Double your pleasure. Mike?
Double your fun.
There's one for Mike.
One for Mike.
They plump.
When you cook them.
What's wrong with your bell?
You broke your bell. There's too much pressure, and you broke the metal bell.
She was grabbing it.
Good to...
The last drop.
Mike gets the point because you answered without letting him answer. He rung in first.
I rung.
Go to the last
My bell
drop.
doesn't work. I
Your
hit
bell
it.
works fine. See, no,
I'm
just
telling you that I hit the bell.
All right. First of all, the key to using a bell is to press it down and then let go. That's
Yeah.
right.
It doesn't matter. It still did a ding. It just might not have been the same frequency that you like.
He's the host. He said I get the point.
A sandwich is.
Just a sandwich or something like that. I don't know.
Oh,
I don't
boy.
know.
Sandwich is a sandwich, but a manwich is a meal?
Oh.
Man, I should have known that.
Right. Manly, yes.
But I like it too.
Okay. All right, yes, but I'd like to remind you, I'm sitting right next to you, so there's no need to shout. I can't believe
It's not butter.
that's good.
I'm
We would
sorry,
have. We would have also accepted.
I ate the
can't
whole thing.
Either one of those,
All right,
but you got it.
I won't scream. I'm sorry.
The quicker.
Pick her upper.
Yes,
I'm good at
Oh,
this.
did she ding?
she dinged.
We dinged at the same time then.
You got the last ding.
No, Linda got that one.
All right.
Pepsi is the choice of.
The new generation.
Yes,
Wow.
very good, Linda.
Thanks.
The best part.
Of making up.
The best part of making up.
I don't know.
What are you, Barry White? You writing a song over there? The best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup.
That's right.
All right, there's only a couple more. Expect more.
I think I know this, but I don't want to take a chance.
Okay. Expect more, pay less. Target.
Doggone it.
Visa, it's.
Where you want to be?
No, it's where you want to go.
No, it's everywhere you want to be. We'll give it to Mike 'cause
Okay,
he
cool.
needs the point.
Yeah, I do.
And the last one, Snickers really.
It's full of peanuts.
No.
No.
No, Linda gets the point. Snickers really satisfies. Well, no problem here. Linda outscored Mike 6-3. Way to go.
Yay!
Good job. We have prizes for both of our players.
If you could have only seen the 2 times you hit the bell mic and you didn't know, your face, it was just hilarious.
Are you okay?
I love that game.
Do you?
That's fun.
It's a lot of fun.
All right, you like that better than the movie one?
I'm not that good at recall with movies, so
That's
yes.
okay. That's why I changed it.
Thanks.
I thought it would be more fun.
Magic 105.1. It's time for
The Magic Morning Showdown.
With special guest star Karen Newman helping out Cindy and Linda, and Rich Luderman from Fox 2 will be on, and let's make it 3-on-3. So Mike and Rich and I will take on you gals.
All
and,
right.
Chicks, go first.
True or false, lads? A majority of American men confess that hairy legs and underarms on their women are a secret turn-on.
True. I mean, what do you guys think?
You think?
I do, yeah. Rich, what do you think?
No, not for me. Not
Mike?
for me.
Sorry.
You spent time in Europe.
Yeah, I know, and it was not a turn on. So it's 2-1, bud. Sorry.
All right, then
We're-
I'm outnumbered.
we're-
False.
We're gonna say false.
You're correct. 75% of American men go, turned off.
Well, they just don't appreciate women the way I do.
Well, there you go.
Now, Lynn is going home going, please tell them I shave.
Of course she does. But hey, everybody's different. All right, all your questions have to do with knowing your doctor. We talked a lot about medicine in the last couple of weeks, so
Okay.
name the doc who is the chief of staff on the ABC soap opera General Hospital.
Would that be Quartermain?
Quartermain, maybe.
Dr. Alan Quartermain.
I haven't watched that show since
I
college.
haven't either.
But he's
It's
still
stuck.
on.
Gosh,
He is?
yes.
He's still
100
alive?
He's 150
He's still
now.
he's very. Is
that Stuart Damon?
He's handsome.
He is quite handsome.
True or false? A majority of Americans say we are happy most of the time.
What do you guys think?
Rich?
I am, and I'm the model man, so I would say
I think it's true.
I would have to say yes. Yeah, let's go with true because Rich is happy, I'm happy, you're happy.
I'm
so
always happy.
There we go. We
True.
say-
It is true.
All right.
Give me a happy meal because I'm happy.
There you go.
That's good.
It's nice to 56% of the people surveyed said they are happy most of the time, which, you
Good.
know, like what your late father-in-law used to say, who's happy?
That's a whole different thing. Ladies, name network TV's most famous crime-solving medical examiner.
Barnaby, or was it
Barnaby
Barnaby Jones?
Jones.
No, Quincy M.E.
Quincy Jones.
Jack Klugman.
Quincy Jones.
Oh, not Quincy Jones.
Quincy.
You see, I told you I was excellent at
Jack
this game.
Klugman. And it was Quincy M.E.
Yes, that is correct. Quincy Jones.
Quincy Jones.
We are the world. Throw a little blonde in there.
All right.
Settle down.
When it comes to seeing public displays of affection, PDAs, who is most bothered seeing other couples groping or kissing in public, men or women?
Ooh.
Who's most bugged?
I think men are.
I would think so, because men just don't do that. Rich, what do you think?
I think women. I mean, every time I'm seeing, people out there doing a little whatever, I'm a little jealous. But sometimes the women might think, boy, that's a little over.
You think they're more modest?
I'm outnumbered here. So
Yeah, I think we should go with the odds here. You and I are saying men, so we're going to say men.
Should have gone with Rich.
Oh, man.
Karen and I winked at each other. We knew it was women.
90% of women hate it. 65% don't like it.
Why do you hate it?
Well, it's just leave it alone.
Take it in the bedroom.
I don't know why it bothers me, but it does.
Hugging or holding hands or
That's one thing,
but all over each other.
You guys are so confusing. I mean, you're always griping that we're not affectionate enough, and then you see a couple making out, and it's ew.
If it's like that's why we never go out with you and Lynn. You're just all over each other. And it's embarrassing.
Oh, yeah.
Plus, we lick food off each other's fingers.
Oh, God.
Lynn and I went out to a Coney one night with a couple, and the guy had mustard on the side of his face, and his girlfriend licked it off. Hey, you got some mustard there.
I'd be tossing him a napkin.
That was kind of scary. All right, give you one more here. Know Your Doctor. He played Gonzo Gates on network TV. The actor was Gregory Harrison.
Trapper John M.D.
Yes.
That is correct.
He is so cute.
The gals win and are driving me crazy.
Go, girls!
This is the test they give to immigrants who want to become U.S. citizens. And don't feel bad if you don't do well. This is not something that is that easy, I don't think.
Right. Well, let's see how you do. I actually got a sampling because it's really quite a long test, but I have a sampling of questions. So how do you want to do this? Do you want to take turns?
Just give the question and we'll answer as best we can.
All right. What country did we fight during the Revolutionary War?
Write these down or say it out loud.
Say it out loud.
England.
Yes, of course.
Okay.
All right, we let you have that one.
Oh, gee, thanks. Give me the hard ones.
Who elects the President of the United States?
The Electoral College.
Very good, which we certainly learned in this last election, didn't we?
Boy, did we ever.
How many branches are there in our government?
3.
All right.
Very
you got
good,
it.
Linda.
What?
Do you know them?
Yes.
Can you name them?
Yes.
Do it.
Okay. The executive, the legislature, and
The judicial.
the judicial.
Yeah, very good.
The judiciary.
Is it judicial?
Yeah.
All right.
I mean the judicial.
Good, though. You got that. That's pretty good.
What are the duties of Congress?
To get really fat and drink.
Congress is with the laws to.
Yes, that's it. To make laws. Very good, Linda.
Linda's good at this.
Now, okay, I'll give you, well, they don't give you plus or minus, but I'll give you plus or minus 5. How many representatives are there in Congress?
Aren't there 2 reps per state?
That's senators. Is that what you want, senators?
How many representatives are there in Congress? That's how they...
So that would be.
That's not reps.
So that would be the 100 senators,
Like,
and then all the other people.
And then the congressman.
it's like 435 or
Go, Mike.
Mike, 435 on the nose.
I cheated.
That's great. I guess I'm
You
going back to
cheated.
Poland.
Good going, Gary.
Gary gave me a hand sign in there. 435, Gary knew.
All right, here you go. Who becomes president of the United States if the president and the vice president should die?
Secretary of...
Secretary of State.
No.
No. Wait.
The House.
You got to remember it this way. Remember when Reagan got shot and somebody burst out with, "I'm in charge now."
Alexander Haig.
Yeah, it was Al Haig of all people. Secretary
House
of State.
House of
What are you trying to say, Linda?
House of Representatives or Chief. Oh, wait a minute.
Majority Speaker or something like that?
The House.
House Speaker.
Yes,
Speaker.
House Speaker. Yes, the Speaker of the House of Representatives.
Speaker
All right.
of the House.
Or
Hello.
Al Haig.
All right. Now, okay, this will be interesting. Take you back to 5th grade history. Can you name the 13 original states?
Wow.
No.
Okay.
Couldn't
just
do it.
Plain
Linda?
old no. All right.
I can name some. We could all together name them.
All right.
I'll name one. New York.
Okay.
Very good. New Jersey,
Yep.
Pennsylvania,
Yep.
Massachusetts.
Massachusetts.
Yep.
Virginia.
Rhode Island.
Yep. And Virginia. Yeah. You're getting there.
New Hampshire.
Yes, Linda.
yes, very good.
What else is up there? Maine. Do we say Maine?
Nope.
Oh.
Oh, it's not.
West Virginia,
Nope.
South Virginia,
North Carolina.
Yes.
South Carolina.
Yes.
Hey.
How many
Very
was
good.
Come on,
that?
guys. You're doing it. You're doing
How many you got?
You're almost there. You've only got 3 left.
we give.
Georgia, Maryland, and Connecticut.
Oh my
You
goodness,
did pretty well. Okay, now, well, who was Martin Luther King Jr.? That's one of the questions.
That's on there. Mm-hmm. That's a good question.
Yes.
Martin Luther King Jr., the civil rights leader.
That's right. What are the requirements to be eligible to become president?
You have to be 45 and U.S. born, and
I think that's it, isn't
I
it?
think that's
It's not 45 because of
Kennedy, right?
yeah, and
Kennedy was younger.
Kennedy
than 40.
was
Is it
younger.
35?
40, I think.
35 or 40.
35. Very
35.
good. You also must have lived in the United States for at least 14 years and be a natural-born citizen of the United States. But you're warm.
Which is why Schwarzenegger will never be prez.
I'd vote for
yeah,
him.
there you go. Why did the Pilgrims come to America?
Turkey. Had to get that turkey. The Pilgrims came to avoid religious persecution.
Yes, very good. Very good. Well, you're on your way to becoming a citizen, Jim.
Thanks.
Let me see this. Who was the main writer of the Declaration of Independence?
I think I heard it was Franklin. Did a lot of the writing on that.
Or Adams or Jefferson or
Franklin. Let's go with Franklin.
Sorry, Thomas Jefferson.
Oh, how could we not know that?
There you go.
I think Jennifer Granholm just turned around.
Who has the power to declare war?
that
Congress.
would be Congress.
Yes, very good, guys. What are the first 10 amendments to the Constitution called?
The articles?
Now, if I know this and you guys don't, I'm going home.
The preamble?
The Bill of Rights.
Yes, Linda.
Oh, man.
Very good. And how many times can a senator be reelected?
Too many. They can be reelected in forever,
That's
right?
right. You got it. There's no limit.
Right.
You are a citizen. You're all
Thank you.
citizens. There you go.
Thank you. As I'm on my way back to Hamtramck, but I guess I can stay.
Get to stay.
All right, we're all set to play radio's favorite game show called Liar Liar. Here's what's going to happen. Each of us on the broadcast will tell a story to Terry Lakin of Lincoln Park. Only one of us will be telling the truth. Terry's job is to identify who the truthful person is. How you doing, Terry?
Real good.
Good. Nice to have you on the program. How's your week going?
Pretty good.
Are you doing
But
any-
it's Friday.
Are you doing anything special this weekend?
No, not really.
Just kind of hanging out?
Hit the Trenton Street Fair.
Oh, that'll be nice. I'm going to try to get down there. Is that tomorrow or Sunday?
It starts today.
Starts today. All right. We'll head down to Trenton, and we'll look for you down there.
Okay.
All right. Here we go, Terry. We will start with Linda. Remember, your job is to figure out who's telling the truth. Go, Linda.
Hi, Terry.
Hi.
You know, it's really interesting as you spend time visiting with your parents, there's more and more things you learn about them. I found out that before my father dated my mother, he actually was involved with my mother's sister, Anne.
Oh.
Can you believe
Goodness.
that?
How freaky.
Yes.
Cindy, how about you?
Hi, Terry.
Hi.
The other evening, I was telling everybody how I went on a kind of a joy ride. I wound up going all the way up to Flint because it was such a beautiful evening, and I had the top down on the convertible. And I stopped for gas and got chatting with this guy at the pump somewhere in Oakland County, and it was Barry Sanders.
Barry Sanders.
Yeah.
Really? Maybe he was following you.
Well, you never know. He was very nice.
Was he in a car or was he just running?
No, he was in his
'Cause
car.
he can run fast.
No, we were both gassing up.
I've seen him on 75 doing 60 miles an hour, no car. Mike, how about you?
Mine was a celebrity sighting, too.
Oh, my.
Believe it or not. I was at Jack's Waterfront Restaurant last night, checking the place out, because we're going there today.
Yes.
And I saw Mario Andretti at the bar.
Yeah, right.
But I did. No, really.
Yeah, he was in town for the hydroplane.
Yeah.
All right, here's the real story, Terry. In a case of mistaken identity, I came within 10 seconds of being arrested and charged with armed robbery and attempted murder, but was saved in the last couple of minutes by a police call that identified someone else who had been arrested for the same crime. So, Terry from Lincoln Park, your job is not an easy one. You have to figure out who's telling the truth. Linda's dad dating her aunt, which sounds like a Jerry Springer topic.
It does.
Cindy's story about citing Barry Sanders. Mike, well, yeah, forget Mike. Or my story about being arrested almost.
Oh.
What do you
Usually
think?
when I play along on the radio listening every morning, I can get it, and this is tough.
This is a tough one. There are a lot of interesting little, small tidbits that could be true. I'll give you a little. You want a clue?
Sure.
A little hint?
Okay.
It's not one of the gals.
Okay. I think it's Mike then.
No, it's not Mike. We'll give you one more guess.
Then I guess it's Jim.
It is me.
Tell us what the heck happened.
I was, this was many years ago, I was working at a radio station, and I worked 8 to midnight, and I would drive home between 12 and 1 in the morning, and I was driving home, and I was going down Merriman Road, and I got pulled over by a cop, and I couldn't understand why, because I wasn't speeding. And they did one of those deals, which is always scary. When they don't stop and get out of their car, they get on the loudspeaker and tell you to get out slowly with your hands on your head.
Oh, my gosh.
Which I did, and then they came over, and they had me put my hands on the hood of the car, and they frisked me, and I said, geez, what's the deal? And they said, were you just at a 7-Eleven up the street? And I said, no. And they said, well, we have a description of a car that's exactly like your 72 Gremlin. Somebody with the same shoulder-length hair and, ripped bell-bottoms who just pulled a gun, took a shot at a guy, and robbed the place.
Oh, my gosh.
And we're taking you in.
How come you never told us this before?
Never came up before. And my reply, of course, was, I just got off the radio.
You must have been terrified.
I was terrified. And while he was putting handcuffs on me, I heard on his police radio they caught the guy.
Wow.
Now,
So they let me go.
if they didn't catch the guy,
I would be
may
somebody's
never have
boyfriend right
known.
now. I would be locked up.
Oh, my
Goes to show you
gosh.
it can happen. But, Terry, we have a nice prize for you. You're going to love this. We're all getting together to see Aretha Franklin next Thursday at Freedom Hill. She's going to be there on Thursday the 19th. We have 2 passes for you to join us at a Magic VIP party before the concert.
Oh, great.
That'll be at the Hillside Club, and we'll be down there, and we'd like you to come and bring a friend and be our guest, okay?
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Terry, and thanks for listening to the new Magic 105.1.
105.1, the home of Jim Harper in the morning. Magic 105.1.
Thanks for playing along with us, Terry. It sounds like she listens all the time, and we love that.
I'm in shock right now.
Yeah.
Well, those things happen, and they were
Yeah,
just doing
but
their job. They were just doing their job.
I know they happen, but they've never happened to anybody I've known. That's frightening.
I would wet my pants if I heard somebody get on the speaker and say, get out of their car.
That was scary, but
Oh.
I knew I had an alibi. I mean, I was just on the radio. I could prove it.
Yeah, but the time from getting home and that 7-Eleven, and it was just 10 minutes, my gosh.
But they searched the car. They were looking for the loot. And then he gave me a hard time because I had like 3 pairs of boots in the car. Because it was wintertime, and somehow or another, I had some work boots in there and some snow boots. And you know how your car becomes like a big purse? So they were like, what's with the boots? And I said, well, I'm not sure that that's a crime. He said, well, somebody who robs places might change their clothes, or, I mean, a little thing like that. And next thing you know, you're in a Harrison Ford movie. Wow. So watch it, sister.
That is the most fascinating thing I've heard since I've known you. Oh, my gosh.
Well, no harm, no foul, and they were just doing their job. But thank God they caught that other guy. Well, gang, that wraps things up for our Saturday morning program. Thanks again for being there for us all week long. We've received quite a few emails and faxes from Magic listeners like you thanking us. And I got to take a moment here to say back at you. We appreciate all your support and you being there for us. It's been very good. It's the beginning of a beautiful relationship, I think, here on the new Magic 105.1. And we'll talk to you tomorrow between 9 and noon on our Sunday brunch.